In this video, we're going to talk about adding an assignment and the power behind adding assignments for your students, because there's a lot of features that you can do that make it more beneficial and engaging for them. First off, when you push create, you'll see that you can add an assignment. I click add an assignment. You'll notice this format looks very similar to other things like adding a question or others. They stick with the overarching title, which gets displayed on the main page, plus instructions below, the ability to add and create, which we will talk about, as well as all the settings for the specific assignment, which you need to go through. First off, to add an assignment, you need to add a title. So this one, I'm going to do choose your own destination. After that, you can add instructions. Now, for title, try to keep it shorter. Don't fill up the entire thing because this is what's displayed on the main page. Your instructions, however, can be as big as you'd like. Notice I can keep going, 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 and that keeps getting bigger. That is what your students read. You may also add, for example, a video or anything from your drive, a link or a file, which can help with your instructions. Or you can push create and add things. Now, you'll notice from create, these are all Google for Education documents and articles. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to push add because I already have a template created from my Google Drive. And I'm going to pick one that would work with this. So my template that I've created is choose your own destination. I use Google Docs and I'm pushing insert. Now this is where my students will do their work. They're not doing their work in the main body on Google Classroom. They're doing their work inside of this Google Doc that I'm adding. I could have added anything for them to work on or sent them to a website. An assignment is something they just submit. So you can choose. Now here's where the power comes in. Right now with this template, students can only view it, which means they're looking at my template, but that's all they can do. I have the option, however, to change it to two other things. If I change it to students can edit file, that means all students in this class work on the same file. So for this one, probably not the best fit, but maybe like a Google slide where they can all edit a giant slide deck. You give them each a slide because you made a template. They can work on it together all at once. That's okay. So students can edit file is powerful. We've also seen this done a lot with sheets where they can fill out information in sheets. But for my assignment, I'm doing make a copy for each student, which gives me the right to have each student have their own copy of this assignment. So I'm doing choose your own destination, make a copy for each student. I now need to set the foundation and the settings for this assignment. First off, what class is this going to? You'll notice I'm part of multiple classes as a teacher. Do I want this to go to just this class? Or you can actually send it to all classes. Remember, we do recommend having you be multiple teachers to multiple classes with your colleagues so you can create things together. Later, we'll show you how to turn off notification settings so you won't get notified of all their students' assignments being submitted. Or the next feature is, how many students do you want to choose? If I had more students in this class, I could hand select which students receive this assignment, which means you can do different assignments for different students for differentiation. Here's the point system. How many points is it worth? You do have the choice for ungraded, or you can do a point scale. So maybe this is worth 4 points. Notice it auto-saved at the top. Due date is highly important because if you select a due date and even a time, this gets added to their Google Calendar and also gives them a notification reminder when a due date is upcoming. Next, pick which topic it goes to. This topic I'm saying is a classroom introduction. It goes under that for me. And that's where this will be organized because topics help you organize. The next one is rubric. Do you want a rubric for this assignment? So they're going to get points based on how I create this rubric. Criterion title, chose a destination, criterion description in the assignment, and you can actually fill out this rubric. Notice you can add more criterion. You can add the number of points that each one is worth, and that will help with grading. When you're ready, you're going to click Assign or Schedule. Now, if you did choose multiple classes, you'll notice I can no longer choose individual students. I also can no longer schedule. You can save as draft. It will save as draft in all the classes, or you can do one of the classes, schedule, and then you'll have to repeat the process in all those classes. But if you're ready to assign, you just click Assign. Now, assignments is something that you can do and be very creative with. You need to think about best practices and ways to engage with your students and what will get them motivated. So you'll notice choose your own destination is now done. As a teacher, I can go in, I can see how many people it was assigned to, and then I can view the assignment. In the next video, we're going to look at the student view. What does this look like for them? Okay, let's see you in the next video.